Welcome to another in the Battleboys series of ArmA tutorial videos. This one is specifically on HOG Mechanic, a set of old scripts from ArmA 2 that have recently been ported to ArmA 3 by the Battleboys group. In truth, we've been using these scripts for about a year, but I wanted to make a video and I wanted to release it to the community because I think it fills a niche that is not necessarily serviced by other scripts. So, simply put, these scripts allow you to repair and refuel vehicles while in the field. It may not work for every group, it may not work for your group, but for small groups or groups where you don't have a lot of guys lining up to play the role of logistics, it can be particularly helpful. The original scripts were written by Mason, originally written for ArmA 2. Great scripts, and he did a fantastic job. Unfortunately, they were not compatible with ArmA 3 when the game was released. So with some help from Banshee, one of the Battleboys ArmA members, we were able to find the right animation and bring it over to ArmA 3. I have tweaked it further. It works for any faction. You don't have to define what faction is able to take and use repair kits. The default setup works for vanilla engineers, but that is easily modified. There's a file called common.sqf and it's in the scripts directory. You just simply add the class name of any unit you want to be able to have the ability to repair and refuel vehicles to that array, and you'll be able to take a repair kit. You'll know you haven't set it up yet if you try and take a repair kit and it says not set up for your class or something like that. So, quite simply put, go up to a vehicle that's damaged, look for the action, which in this case is service vehicle. Once you start to service the vehicle, you will enter into this animation. It takes about 30 seconds. A toolkit appears beside you, and you'll notice that you're working on the vehicle. Don't do this while under fire. You're stuck in this animation until the action completes. After about 30 seconds, the vehicle will return to a pristine state as well. You'll notice if you were to get in, full of fuel, 100%, no issues with the vehicle now. The option to service the vehicle no longer appears in the action menu. That's because in order for a vehicle to be serviced or need service, it has to be damaged to some degree and it has to have less than 100% fuel. So for instance, now you notice that the vehicle could be serviced because we used, a cup of gasoline. So that's how it works. It works on helicopters, fixed wing, tanks, cars, anything in the game. As I said, great work by Mason. As a side note, I did personally message him more than a year ago on the forums asking if it would be okay to bring the scripts over to ArmA 3. I never heard back from him, but I did consult his distribution notes in the original thread, and points out that distributing the software, adding it to missions, making use of the software, that's fine as long as credit is given. So please consider this credit given. He did a great job, and we're very thankful for it. I've included a README file in the sample mission. The sample mission just worked from it. The README file provides instructions. The only things you really have to modify is obviously you have to bring the scripts over and put them in your own mission. Preserve the directory structure because obviously it's looking for them there. You'll have to modify your init.sqf file. You have to add some code to it. I've left that in the README file, and you can work from my sample as well. So, HOG Mechanic for ArmA 3. I hope it works for you. I hope it works for your group. I know our group has enjoyed it tremendously for many years. Like, dislike, comment. Your time is appreciated. Thanks for watching.
3 miles, approaching glide path. 730 approach, taking is 1.2, cleared downwind, reported beam heading to 042.